குறைந்த விலையில் மனம் நிறைந்த ரகங்களை வாங்கி சேமியுங்கள். ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக் ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.
100% credit to Vetri sir. He somehow managed to make me act in my first film. I had no idea it is good, bad, how it is, but I knew that I'm doing something that is very difficult, that is acting. So I actually did not know at that time why did he select me, because I said I did not do any acting. He just saw me in different looks and he just selected me like that. Mostly used to talk with Vetri sir. Vetri sir, I think he has so much of knowledge about so many things that you can actually talk to him about any topic and he will have some knowledge about almost every topic that you can think of. Wow. I had sleepless nights remembering those lines. It was very difficult for me to remember those lines. I was very, very stressed and under pressure to remember those Tamil lines. It was very tough for me at that time.
You know that other guy, Dinesh? அந்த பையன் என்னைய ரொம்ப நாளாக டார்ச்சர் பண்ணிக்கிருந்தான். உன்னையோட ரொம்ப டார்ச்சர் பண்ணான்.
சினிமாவின் வியூவர்ஸ் எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு பெரிய வணக்கம். குட்டி ஸ்டோரி வித் கிருஷ்ணால இப்போ நம்ம கூட ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான பர்சன் தான் இருக்காங்க. எஸ்ங்க, இன்னைக்கு ஆடுகளம் 10 வருஷத்தை கடந்துருச்சு. ஸோ ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான ஒரு படம் எல்லாருக்குமே. 2011 இந்த படம் ரிலீஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. இப்போ 2021 10 வருஷம் கடந்து நிக்குது. ஸோ அந்த படத்துல ஒரு முக்கியமான கதாபாத்திரமான ஐரின் தான் நீங்க நம்ம கூட இருக்காங்க. டாப்ஸி அவர்கள். டாப்ஸி வணக்கம், எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
ஹாய்,
எப்படி இருக்கீங்க மேம்? ஹவ் ஆர் யூ?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். வெரி குட், தேங்க் யூ.
சூப்பர் மேம். ஸோ லாஸ்டா வந்துட்டு நம்ம ஆனந்த விகடன் அவார்ட்ஸ்ல பார்த்தோம். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் இப்போதான் பார்க்குறோம். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு மேம் உங்க லைஃப், உங்களோட அந்த கெரியர் எல்லாமே எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு?
After that, we had a big lockdown for so many months after that meeting.
Yeah, ma'am.
So it was a big pause in our lives after that, and which gave us 5-6 months to sit at home and think about how to deal with this after this whole pandemic. And I think now, after when I started working again, I started shooting with a Tamil film. So I started shooting again from September after the lockdown got over, and it so happened that it was a Tamil film that I started shooting for again.
Ma'am, coming to ஆடுகளம், ரொம்ப 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 சந்தோஷம் and thanks ma'am. ஏன்னா ஒரு 10 வருஷம் கடந்து ஒரு படம் வந்துட்டு இப்போ வரைக்கும் செம்மையா பேசப்பட்டுட்டு இருக்கு. குறிப்பா வந்துட்டு உங்களோட அந்த கேரக்டர் வந்துட்டு செம்மையா ரிஜிஸ்டர் ஆயிருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். அதுக்கு மிக 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 நன்றி அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். அந்த ஸ்பெஷலா அந்த ஐரின் கேரக்டருக்கு, ஏன்னா நீங்க உங்களோட அந்த கேரக்டர் வந்துட்டு ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணிருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லணும்.
I think I give the entire credit to Vetri sir. I did not know what I was doing because it was my first film. I was very, very new. I had just come from my college directly to Madurai and I started shooting. I never acted before that ever, not even school play, no drama, nothing in school. So first time acting experience was in front of camera with Dhanush, and Vetri sir directed it. So it was fully, whatever I did was 100% credit to Vetri sir. He somehow managed to make me act in my first film. I had no idea it is good, bad, how it is, but I knew that I'm doing something that is very difficult, that is acting.
மேம், ஆக்சுவலா நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி ஒரு படம் கூட பண்ணல இதுக்கு முன்னாடி, ஆடுகளத்துக்கு முன்னாடி.
Not even school play, not even school drama, nothing, no acting experience anywhere.
ஓகே, பட் இருந்தாலும் அங்க இருந்து இங்க டைரக்டா ஒரு தமிழ் மூவி மதுரைக்கு வந்துட்டீங்க. சோ எப்படி வெற்றிமாறன் சார் உங்களை சூஸ் பண்ணாரு? அந்த ஆடிஷன் process எப்படி போச்சு?
Actually, I was modeling before that in school, in college time, and I never thought I will act in films, never. So I just got a call one day from a coordinator that there is one film and they are looking to audition you or see if you fit the role of that character. So the director wants to meet you. So I said, okay, fine, let's see, because I was not serious about acting at that point. I was studying. I was doing my final year engineering. And I thought, okay, fine, let's try. If it happens, okay. If it doesn't happen, then also it's okay. So I was just experimenting with my life. Okay. And when I went there, I met Vetri sir. He told me, I mean, he spoke very little with me, telling me, okay, this is we are looking for, this is the film, Irene is the character. We want you to try different looks and see how you look in different looks of the character. So I tried a few clothes in different looks of Irene and clicked a few pictures, and that's it. And by the time I reached Delhi, again I took a flight from Chennai, I went back to Delhi. I got a call saying that you're selected. So I actually did not know at that time why did he select me, because I said I did not do any acting. I He just saw me in different looks and he just selected me like that. And I was like, I don't know if he knows that I don't know how to act. I've never acted before. I told him that I've never no experience. So he said it's okay. We'll figure it out. We will teach you. So so I went back. I got a call that I'm selected. I was like, okay, now let's try. We will learn something new. Even if I don't work as an actress, or if my film does not work, it's okay. I will come back, do my MBA, and I will have a different career. But I will learn something new. I will
Okay.
learn something in Tamil. I will learn acting. I will learn how to work in a different state, in a different city. Something I will learn and come back.
Okay.
But I went there, and I was totally shocked, and because I did never thought acting is so difficult. Because when we see as an audience, we think it's very easy. You have to just look good and say some lines. I did not know it is so difficult. First of all, acting is difficult. Then acting in a language that you have never heard before. That was even more difficult. So there were a lot of English lines for Irene, thankfully. But I remember all the Tamil lines that were given to me.
Super.
I had sleepless nights remembering those lines. It was very difficult for me to remember those lines. I was very stressed and under pressure to remember those Tamil lines. It was very tough for me at that time.
You know that other guy, Dinesh? அந்த பையன் என்னைய ரொம்ப நாளாக டார்ச்சர் பண்ணிக்கிருந்தான். உன்னைய விட ரொம்ப டார்ச்சர் பண்ணான்.
மேம், அதாவது இப்போ அந்த 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு இப்பயும் நம்ம அதை பத்தி பேசும்போது how you feel, ma'am, really?
I'm very proud of my decision, and that I decided to be a part of this film. At that time, I did not know that I'm that lucky. I just on Google I searched all the names that were part of that film, and they were like big names. So I thought, okay, I will learn something from them. But I never thought that film will become like one classic, like one landmark film. I just think today I'm very happy and proud of the fact that I did not say no to that opportunity, and I put myself through that, the stress and the pressure of trying to work hard for the film, whatever little I could do. And I remember after the film got done and it got released and people loved it so much, and then it got national awards and all, then I called up Vetri sir and I told him that, sir, I hope you give me a chance again in the film in the future, when I know how to act, when I know what I'm doing, and when I can also do a very good role in a film. I hope you give me a chance at that time. That's why I keep telling him even now that I hope you give me a chance again soon to perform in your film.
First day of shoot ஞாபகம் இருக்கா மேம்?
The first day of shoot was in that character's house who becomes Dhanush's teacher. That character's house we shot the first scene. I remember there were 2 lines of my dialogue that day, and the first line was in English, second line was in Tamil, and I don't remember the Tamil line now, but I remember the English line. The English line now I remember it said that I'm a major. Means like I'm 18 plus. So I'm a major, and after that there was a Tamil line which I don't remember now, but I remember there were these 2 lines.
நாளைக்கு என்ன புள்ள வீட்டுல போலீஸ் கேஸ் அது இதுன்னு போனா உன்னை யாரு
நாம மேஜர்
டேய் கருப்பே
கேஸ் கொடுத்தாலும் நிற்காது.
வாடா.
ஸோ தனு சார் பத்தி தெரியுமா? அவங்களோட படங்கள் எல்லாமே அதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா ப்ரீவியஸா?
I had read about his films. I did not see any of those films. I did not see any other language films actually apart from Hindi before that. So I just did Google research and I saw that he had done a few films, and they were really good films and people really loved his performance. And when I was shooting with him also, I got to see that how much people love him around. So all that was very new for me to see. Dhanush as a co-star on my first film was always very patient, like because I used to take a little time to get the dialogues right. I did not know the language. I was struggling with my lines many times, and there were times he used to just keep standing there and giving me the cues so I can say my lines properly. So he was very very supportive as a co-actor for me in the first film.
ஆடுகளம் கமிட் ஆனோன்னா ஏதாவது ஹோம்ஒர்க் பர்டிகுலர் ஏதாவது ஹோம்ஒர்க் வந்துட்டு வெற்றி சார் பண்ண சொன்னாரா இல்ல நீங்களே வந்துட்டு போனீங்களா?
So there was only one homework for me to learn my lines one day before. So
Okay.
I used to request Vetri sir to give me lines one day before, and there used to be one assistant director who used to work with me every day to make sure that I get my lines one day before and I learn them and I understand what I'm talking. I know the meaning of every word. So that is how that is what my homework was every day. I remember there was one assistant director of Sir in that film called Madhi. He
Okay.
used to be there as my help for the entire film to help me with my lines.
ஸோ ஹவாஸ் மதுரை மதுரை எப்படி இருந்துச்சு அந்த ரயில்வே காலனி? ஸோ மதுரை சுத்தி பாத்தீங்களா? எப்படி இருந்துச்சு?
Actually, it is Madurai was a new place for me. So I was just trying to, when you go to a new city, you are just trying to see new things, people, how they speak, how they are, what they eat, what they do. You just are observing everyone because it's first time I'm in Madurai and I was alone. It was not like I did not have any family member with me. So I was totally alone there trying to see how things happen in Madurai and how do you work in this industry. And in Railway Colony, the people who became my family in the film, the grandmother who became my grandmother in the film, she recently passed away, and her daughter was also there, and they became very nice and friendly with me. And I'm actually in touch with the daughter till date. It's been 10 years now.
Okay.
I'm still in touch with the family. So that because that is special. Every time, whatever you do first in life is special. My first film will be special. The people who I worked with in my first film will always be special. So even them, they played my family in the film, and they were there in that railway colony there when I was shooting for the film. So I visited their house also when I was shooting there. So yeah, I'm still in touch with them.
கண்டிப்பா உங்களுக்கு அந்த மேக்கப்ன்றது தேவைப்பட்டிருக்காது. பட் இருந்தாலும் ஏதாவது ஆங்கிலோ இந்தியன் பொண்ணுனா இப்படிதான் இருக்கணும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக அந்த காஸ்டியூம் அந்த அப்பியரன்ஸ்ல ஏதாவது சேஞ்சஸ் இருந்துச்சா?
No, I think Vetri sir was very clear that there will be no makeup. And thank God, actually, I don't know how to do makeup. Even now, after 10 years of working in the film industry also, I don't think I can do proper makeup. So if you meet me outside work, I will always be without makeup because
Okay.
I don't know how to put it. And so I can't put it. So that was, and that time during Articulum, I was just out of college. I had no idea about
Mhm.
makeup. So sir also was like, no, I don't want you to use makeup. It should be very real. Every other character actually in the film, nobody was really using any makeup. So I didn't feel that I need to put any makeup, and that's why all of us were there without makeup, just the regular costumes that was given to us to look like that character.
ஸோ அந்த டைம்ல மதுரையில் ஷூட்டிங் போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஃப்ரீ டைம்ல சார்கிட்ட உட்காந்து பேசும்போது சார் ஏதாவது டாப்ஸி இந்த படம்லாம் பாருங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வெற்றி சார் ஏதாவது சஜஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காரா? ஆர்எல் தனுஷ் சார்
Mostly used to talk with Vetri sir. Vetri sir, I think he has so much of knowledge about so many things that you can actually talk to him about any topic, and he will have some knowledge about almost every topic that you can think of. So that's why it was very interesting to speak to him. I used to really enjoy talking to him. Even now, whenever I go to Chennai, I get in touch with him and I try to meet him whenever I go to Chennai in last 10 years.
ஸோ இந்த ஒரு மொமெண்ட் எப்படி இருக்கு அந்த 10 இயர்ஸ் கடந்து ஒரு படத்தை பத்தி பேசும்போது ஹவ் யூ ஃபீல் நோ?
It has been a very long journey. I feel from not wanting to be an actor, not being serious about being an actor 10 years back, to now having a full-fledged career in 3 different languages. It was a very long path full of up and down and up and down, and lot of things to learn. Every day you learn in this industry. I think this industry taught me something new every day. If probably I would not have learned so much in any other profession, if not acting, because you meet so many new people every day. You read so many new stories. You do different things in so many films. You learn so much more than you can in probably any other job. Uh, what you learn in acting. So I have just learned in 10 years that never say never. Because when I was starting, I said I will never act. I can never act. I don't know how to act, and I can never be an actor. And I said all of that during my college time. And look, after 10 years where I am, I'm only acting. So I learned that never say never.
இந்த படத்தோட அந்த பிளாட் அப்படின்றது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த சேவ சண்டை அது வந்துட்டு பயங்கரமா போயிட்டு இருக்கும் அந்த வில்லேஜஸ்லாம். நீங்க அதுக்கு முன்னாடி அதை பத்திலாம் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா இல்ல எதுவுமே தெரியாதா அந்த டைம்ல?
I've never seen something like that before. I have never seen any kind of bird or animal fight before in person. So it was very new for me. I did not see those portions when they were shooting, because they had already shot those portions before I started shooting for the film. But I was very interested to see in the film that how it happens, because I have never seen something like that before.
வாட் யூ வாண்ட் வாட்ஸ் யுவர் ப்ராப்ளம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னோன்னே கேபி கருப்பு அப்படின்னு தனு சார் சொல்லுவாரு. ஸோ அந்த டைம்ல வந்துட்டு இப்படிதான் நாங்கள் எல்லாருமே யாராவது வாட் யூ வாண்ட் அப்படின்னு கேட்டாலே நம்ம பேரை சொல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டோம். அப்படி ஒரு ட்ரெண்ட் மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ அந்த டைம்ல நீங்க வந்துட்டு என்னையா வேணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்பீங்க. ஸோ அந்த சீன் பத்தி சொல்லுங்க, எப்படி இருந்துச்சு அந்த சீன்?
When I read the scene and my dialogues, I did not understand why is he saying his name. What is the reason behind it? So then Vetri sir told me that because he doesn't know English, for him, what when someone says is always about name. So then I understood it, and then I found it funny that how he reacted to it. And then whatever I said after that also in the scene, I understood the meaning of that. And I, because before I was like not understanding why would he say that. So when I understood, when sir explained it to me, it sounded funny after that. And I had no idea that it would become so famous. That that dialogue, I remember that one line after that, what's wrong, what's your problem? After that, there is one Tamil line that I say, and then Dhanush says balls. And and I don't remember the remaining line. So I remember that line. People were laughing so much on that line, and that I remember till date, how much people loved that whole scene. And at that time I was so stressed of learning that line. I would have taken some, I don't know, 10 retakes to get that line right, because it was just so difficult for me to learn those two Tamil lines back to back. So, and I remember sir gave me that line that time. He did not give me that dialogue one day before. So he gave me on the spot. So I was so much under pressure and stress of getting those two lines right, because I did not learn it from home. So it was very tough to get. And then Dhanush was standing there, and then there were so many people around who were watching the shoot, and I was getting so much under pressure. And time is going, so many people are watching. When will I get the right take? It was very, very stressful.
அந்த டைம்ல தனு சார் உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாரா?
He used to help, but the thing is, I have to perform end of the day. He cannot do anything about it. So he was, as I told you, he was very cooperative. Even though I took so many retakes, he was patiently standing there to give his cues, to give his lines when my shot was going on also. So that way he was really, really cooperative. When I was shooting with Dhanush, I think first or second day only, he was asking me what I do, what I've done, and all of that. So I just casually told him that I've just made an app called Font Swap. And then he showed me his phone. He had that app.
Okay.
And he was like, and he started laughing. He's like, oh, you are making fun. I mean, you're just kidding. You're just joking, or you're not serious, or you're just like trying to just say chumma anything you're trying to say. So he started laughing at it. I said, no, I have made it. And then I had to show him that, okay, click the about button in the app and you'll see my name there. So then
Okay.
he clicked the about button and he saw my name there. So so that is when he believed that I had actually made that app. So I think that was very funny and
Okay.
very surprising for him. I don't think he expected that I would have actually made the app.
ம், 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 ம். இந்த சீன் எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். 2 பேரும் நிக்க வச்சுட்டு, "ஏம்மா உனக்கு யாரம்மா புடிச்சிருக்கு?" அப்படின்னோனே, நீங்க கேபி கருப்பு சொல்லுவீங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் ஒத்த சொல்லால சாங்லாம் வரும். ஸோ அந்த சீன் பத்தி சொல்லுங்க. அந்த சினாரியோ அங்க நடந்த ஏதாவது மொமெண்ட்ஸ்.
I remember that day I was just happy that I had no dialogues. So
ஓகே.
so so that day when I came on set, so I said, no, you have to just say one line, one word, and there are no other dialogues today.
அந்த டயலாக் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? அந்த வேர்ட்
I was
மட்டும்.
like, oh wow.
அந்த வேர்ட் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
No, now I don't remember it, but at that time, what is Avan?
அவன.
At that time, I was just happy that I had only one word to say that day, and I had to just stand there quietly looking at people. I thought, okay, today is easy. Today I don't have to do much. So I thought it'll be a very, small scene. I don't have to say anything, and it'll happen. When I saw the film finally, and when people started like putting clippings of the film and with that song, and that scene was started becoming a very big thing. Just that pointing at that guy and saying Avana, that became like a big thing, and the song became so popular. That song won national award for the best choreography. I'm telling you, it was all surprise for me because I was doing it all not thinking how the film will be. It will be hit, flop, how big a hit it will be, how much people like it will know. I had no idea. So when I saw the reaction of people for that one word, I was I was very surprised. I was like, I don't know what is happening. This is magic which is happening because I never thought this will happen.
அந்த படம் பார்த்து அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்துட்டு ஐரின் ரோலை நான் கரெக்டாக ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்றது நீங்கள் என்னைக்காவது ஃபீலாக ஒரு ப்ரௌடாக வந்துட்டு ஃபீல் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா?
I never like my performances, even till date. No, I never like my performances. Whenever I see my films, all my films, I come out of the film and I always think I should have done better. I can find out faults in every performance of mine, from Ardakulam till even now, all the films I do in all the languages. Whenever I see my film, I only take out problems and faults, that where did I do bad. I don't know. I can never find my performance 100% nice.
கேபி கருப்பு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அந்த ஒரு கேரக்டரோட டிராவல் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு 10 வருஷம் கழிச்சு தனுஷர் ஆனா அப்பப்போ நீங்க மீட் பண்ணி பேசுறதெல்லாம் உண்டு. ஸோ அவரோட அந்த டிராவல், அவரோட அந்த அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு எப்படி இருக்கு?
I'm very proud of him. Whatever he is doing, I didn't know him I just knew him as a co-actor back then when we started working. Now I know him as a friend. So I know him for last 10 years as a friend. So I'm very proud of his achievements. I knew that he's a good actor. I saw his film, so I know that he's really good at his job. And what was really sweet of him was, I remember last year, after in 2020 only, in the beginning, I had won a lot of awards in Hindi also as a best actress for my film there, and then I had won for Game Over also. So and he called me after I had won a few awards in Hindi and in Tamil, and he called me and he said that he is really proud of the fact that how far have I come from where I started. And that was just like one call just to say that how happy and proud he is to see from where I started to coming here from I did not know anything about acting. I was horrible. First day he had seen himself, and from now winning all the awards in different languages. So it was very sweet of him to make that call and say that. So I remember, because he's such a good actor, you end up remembering such compliments when they come from really good actors. So I will really remember that.
உன வெள்ளாவி வச்சுதான் வெளுத்தாங்களா இல்ல வெயிலுக்கு காட்டாம தான் வளர்த்தாங்களா? அந்த மாதிரி சொன்னோன்னே நீங்க வெற்றி சார்ட்ட, சார் என்ன அது டயலாக் எனக்கு புரியல அந்த பாட்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வெற்றி சார்ட்ட கேட்டீங்களா? அவர் ஏதாவது எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணாரா?
Yeah, I asked them and they explained it to me, and that meaning looked so weird in English because some things are good only when they are spoken in local language. When you translate it in English, it becomes very awkward. So when they translated in English, it become very awkward and funny. So he said, he told me the meaning of it, but he said, don't go by the literal meaning. It is very poetic, whatever is written. So I said okay, and then now wherever I go in Tamil Nadu, they introduce me with that line till date. So so I think that line will be with me for the rest of my life.
இஃப் சப்போஸ் தனு சார் அண்ட் வெற்றி சார் ரெண்டு பேருமே வந்துட்டு ஒரு படம் பண்றோம், நீங்க ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி உங்கள்கிட்ட டேட் கேக்குறாங்க அப்படின்னா உங்களோட ரியாக்ஷன் என்னவா இருக்கும்? ஒத்துப்பீங்களா?
I have been waiting for Vetri sir to ask me for my dates. He has not asked me till now. So obviously I'm waiting for him to ask me. The question should be to him, not to
Yes.
me. I have told you I'm waiting for last 10 years for Vetri sir to ask me for my. Till now he has not found any role which is good for me in his film so far. So I'm still waiting.
ஆக்சுவலா ஆண்ட்ரியா தான் உங்களுக்கு டப்பிங் கொடுத்துருந்தாங்க. ஸோ அவங்களோட அந்த வாய்ஸ் கேட்டு அந்த கேரக்டர் அந்த ஐரீன் அப்படின்றதுக்கு அவங்களோட வாய்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியமா இருந்திருக்கும். நீங்க அவங்க தான் வந்துட்டு வாய்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னோட how you felt?
I think a big credit of my performance goes to her also, because it is so funny that after people saw Adukalam, they actually thought I have dubbed for myself, because they actually felt that that's my real voice. It was like after years also people come and ask me, you dubbed for yourself? And I tell them no, it was Andrea who dubbed it. So they find it very difficult to believe, because first of all, because she's an actress herself, so for her to dub for another actress was a very big thing. And plus people find that voice matching my real voice, which is also very strange, that how did it happen. I think a big reason for people to like Irene was also her voice.
படம் முடிச்சோன்னா ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரு லாரியில ஏறி உட்காந்து ரெண்டு பேரும் போவீங்க. எங்க போனீங்க? எந்த ஊரு?
I don't know. I hope in part 2.
அதுதான் கேட்க
I
வரேன்.
hope we go to part 2. I don't know. You should ask Vetri sir. He's a writer. He can give you the answer of the film.
ஸோ இந்த போட்டோ ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
Yeah. Of course, I remember it. I remember this was clicked on 11th of January 2020, and that was exactly 9 years of Adukalam that day. And I find it so crazy that how can it happen that after exact 9 years, 3 of us are standing on the same stage
எஸ்.
with the trophies, and both of them were in the same film. I was not, but 3 of us were in the same film 9 years back. And at that point, I don't think anybody would have thought that there will be one day where 3 of us will hold all these trophies together on the same platform on the same date. So it is magic. What that day happened, it was magic. I remember I was so excited about it. And I have never been so excited about any other award I had won before that. I won a lot of awards last year. I was most excited for this award because it was just special to stand with both of them where in the industry where I started working. And when I did not know anything, to stand there to get an award for Best Actress, I think that was something which is like landmark in my life. So I will remember that day forever.
ஓகே. ஸோ நீங்க ஆடியன்ஸ் ஏதாவது சொல்லணுமா? தமிழ் ஆடியன்ஸ்.
Tamil audience, I think I'll just say for big thank you, Nandri. I think I cannot thank them enough, because 10 years and they are still they are still watching me. They, from Adukalam to Game Over, now my another Tamil film is ready for release in next few months that I've done with Vijay Sethupathi. And I'm doing another one with Jayam Ravi. It's been so many years. I have not done many Tamil films. I've only done 5-6 Tamil films, but they still know me and they still see me. I am very lucky. I don't think every actress is this lucky to work in so many different languages at the same time, and liked by audience in so many different languages. So I think I'm very lucky. That is why I will never stop working in Tamil till the time audience does not get bored of me.
ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் டாப்ஸி. ரொம்ப அழகா பேசுனீங்க, நிறைய விஷயங்கள் சொன்னீங்க. ஸோ 10 இயர்ஸ் மறக்க முடியாது. அந்த ஐரீன் கேரக்டருக்கும் நீங்க ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணிருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லணும். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் அண்ட் டேக் கேர்.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
போதுமை மாசு மாசு நாம் சேமிப்போம் காசு காசு காசு
மிக குறைந்த விலையில் மனம் நிறைந்த ரகங்களை வாங்கி சேமியுங்கள். ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக் ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.